Hacking, an activity that's looked down upon by almost every gamer, but for one reason or another, people still do it in most games and especially in Minecraft. But there's gotta be some sort of reason other than ruining the game for others that attracts people to hacking on Minecraft, right? Well, it's complicated to say the least, but if you stick around for the rest of the video, I'll discuss the morality of hacking and how the community just operates and behaves in general. Since the birth of video games, there have always been people who have tried to cheat in one way or another. The reasons for doing it vary from person to person, but they all have one thing in common, and that's the desire to obtain an unfair advantage compared to everyone else. Even from the earlier days of Minecraft, hacking was a pretty common thing, and soon enough, clients used for hacking started to become easier to download and more efficient at actually exploiting the game. Because of this, hackers started to infect multiplayer servers at a rate never seen before, and it got to a point where entire servers started to be run by hackers, like the oldest Anarchy server in Minecraft 2v2t. And with free hack clients starting to be released such as Future Client, Impact Client, and Worst Client, even newbie hackers could have access to some of the best hacks in the game. Eventually, servers did start to crack down on hacking, but that affected people with free clients a lot more than the skilled hackers that had paid clients or their own personal made clients. Now that we know some of the history and context, we can talk about the community and what it's like to be in it. To understand the hacking community as a whole, we first have to figure out why Minecraft has so many hackers compared to other games. The short answer is the decentralization of servers and easily modified code. And what that really means is since Minecraft servers are private and make their own rules, they choose their own plugins if they even want any, which leads servers like Hypixel with an amazing anti-cheat and other servers like a small SMP with probably zero anti-cheat. The way Minecraft was coded as well makes it very easy to change and modify, so when hackers are making hacked clients to use, it's important to realize that most of them aren't just hackers but programmers and mod developers themselves. That's actually one of the biggest reasons that people even hack to begin with. A lot of the time, it's not necessarily about hacking, but about making mods for the game and testing them out. Another reason is simply to troll one's friend, as let's be honest, who doesn't like a good old-fashioned trolling? But as you may have suspected, most of the people who do decide to hack are just doing it to cheat and get an unfair advantage. And after scrolling through many Minecraft hacking discords and Reddit servers, I have come to a couple of conclusions. Even though many of the hackers are doing this just for the sole purpose of cheating, the actual communities are pretty friendly, well, at least towards each other, and you can usually find someone to help you out on the Reddits and discords in a matter of days. Don't get it wrong though, as that's where the positive things I can say about the community end, because even if they are nice to each other, for other players they are one of the most toxic communities in the game that have been responsible for slander, hate speech, mass griefing, and even real life doxing and criminal charges. Minecraft is very unique in that the code is not only easy to modify, but the creators of the game allow it and want it to be easily modified as well. This has sprung up some great communities, like the modding community or the texture pack community for example, but with the good comes some bad, and as we just learned how the hacking community isn't all bad, a big chunk of the community still leads to toxic behavior that ravages multiplayer and ruins the game for many. Our actions have consequences that can affect us, but that can also affect other people, so be careful how you use certain objects or entities, as you may not only ruin what's at stake for you, but what's at stake for other people or even your friends.